All right, now that the YouTube boss is out of the way, I'm gonna show a real fight, and then we'll get right into it.
Going. No. Rip. I was trying to get into that one through that one phase. I didn't realize that one piece was still there, to be honest with you.
Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Another build for you here today. This one revolves around Gley and her melting 4. I know that there's some builds that are pretty similar to this out there. The whole idea with Gley is to just get her 3 as much uptime as possible so that you just always have infinite ammo, right? The builds that I've seen don't have as high survivability as I would have liked. Get real familiar with the pavement, you know? So I've tried to min-max as much as you can. The defense as well as your HP for more survivability while still having some pretty crazy damage. So let's hop in the mods, take a look. So these are the mods we're going. I'll go through them really quick. Massive sanguification, stim accelerant for 234 HP, focus on non-attribute, increased HP, walk a tightrope, skill simplification. You can use any grapple you want here. I just still like to use the midair. I do find that I miss boss parts with this. I do suggest if you're going to go in for a boss fight using like long distance maneuvering. Then we have nimble fingers, MP conversion, maximize duration, shield conversion, and skill extension. So if you look down here, we have 20,000 HP, 41,746 defense. So you got some pretty dang good survivability here. As for external components, our reactor, we went with Enduring Legacy, and then our rolls are skill cooldown and skill duration. Now, worth noting that this is the exact roll you need. You cannot have you can't have skill cooldown be purple, and you can't have skill duration be blue. That has to be either skill cooldown ultimate and skill duration rare, or they both need to be ultimate. But this is so tight that we can't afford to lose any duration or any cooldown, or the build just won't work properly. And that's why we have the Annihilation auxiliary power as well. If you have the 4 set, your firearm attack will increase proportionally to the ratio of max HP to HP lost. As far as the rolls on our external components, I like to keep things pretty consistent on most of my builds. HP is always going to be up here if possible, with fire resistance, HP recovery modifier, chill resistance, defense, electric resistance, and deceive display time and toxin resistance. For our reactor, we went with Enduring Legacy mounting. You could pick a different gun. You could use Thunder Cage. Thunder Cage is a really good option. One thing to keep in mind is that Gley's ult takes on all attributes of your weapon. This includes movement speed. And I'll show later on the movement speed difference between Thunder Cage and Enduring Legacy, because it can be a big difference in movement speed. This is what it looks like when you would be in that state. That's how slow you are. And then with the Thunder Cage, you know, we're moving much faster, right? Caveat is, it's an SMG. You need to be much closer as well, right? So you can pick your poison with that one, I suppose. Both really good weapons, but I just thought it was worth noting that movement speed is impacted. So how this build works is you go into your frenzied state, use Sanguine, use your 4, and then you can like evaluate the situation whether you're ready or not. If you're ready, then you'd press your 3, then you just start shooting. So this thing's built for damage. Gley, how she works is she takes the gun, she amplifies the gun's damage, and adds her own damage on top of that, right? Remember, she doesn't care about reload time, she doesn't care about accuracy. So we have action and reaction, concentration priority, rapid fire, better concentration, edging shot, mental focus, better insight, and rifling. I don't have this one catalyzed because I use it for alternating bullet improvements like electric enhancement, toxic enhancement, these things. This right here is a big damage dealer. This mod is just, when you start shooting, you're going to start gaining 1% every 2 seconds for up to 150 stacks. So essentially your gun is going to hit max damage when you hit 150 stacks. And as long as you don't reload or change any firearm, you're going to maintain those stacks. And with Gley and our infinite ammo, all we're doing is popping one ability, and it's fast enough that we're able to keep the 150 stacks up until we leave the ult, or just stop shooting long enough that they go away. I do want to note that we're coming up on an update that is going to allow new catalysts that should allow us to use different symboled mods in the same socket. Another reason I also haven't fully catalyzed this is that I want to see what happens with this new update before we catalyze it. But this should be plenty of damage to get you through your fights. So when these new catalysts do drop, I will be catalyzing this, and I'll probably post an updated gun build. But the only thing that would really change would be this would then be catalyzed, because you could swap out any of the elements you want, and then that would give us some more capacity. And what I would suggest would be some sort of weak point damage. Have aiming's not bad. Again, her ult doesn't care about accuracy or reload time. Just know that you're kind of building the gun for only Gley. If you do commit to like bad accuracy or hard, like really heavy reloads, reload times, things like that. But for just straight damage, you know, you could throw in an extra weak point mod here once we're able to have these catalyzed, and just get some more extra damage. Put everyone on their knees, son. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for this build. I stream every day on Twitch. Username is Smallzy. Feel free to come hang out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.